I'm alive.
Why do you do that every single time? Hey guys, right, I've lost my train of thought now. You know how I've just prepared to introduce this live stream and you've gone and thrown me off. But we're going to be doing some sprints today. We are missing G at the minute. G may pop up later and join us. So you've just got us for. I'm sorry. I know we promised G who was going to be the star of the show, but she
as always.
Last minute. It's fine. So as with last time, I don't think there's any point us introducing ourselves because most of you know who all of us are. But we will go through what we are reading. And I'm reading The Mask Falling by Samantha Shannon, which is out tomorrow, actually. And I'm 132 pages into it, and I had to go to sleep last night in the middle of a really good bit. So I'm really excited to continue.
Nice.
Well done. Well done. I'm reading 1,000 Questions by Sadia Faruqi. And I've read the first chapter last night, but honestly, like, I've just been terrible with reading in general, and I'm going to try my best to read more of it. So yeah, I'm excited to read it. Middle grade, good stuff. Hi, Pris.
Hi, Pris.
Hi,
Hi,
Michelle.
Should I go next? Hi, Books.
Hi, Books.
I'm reading The Ship of Destiny, same as last time, still going. But I have less than 100 pages to go now, and I'm scared I may cry, so I'm sorry if I show emotion. But I'm just scared, but I'm excited to finish it, hopefully, during the sprints. Damn! Once I finish this one, I will get back to Santa Monte Cristo, I promise.
In less than 2 minutes.
There's going to be a bit. She'll finish Ship of Destiny in a bit, and then just like really angrily go over to her shelves and be like,
"Yep." I did have this as a backup, but I'm gonna change it out for Count of Monte Cristo like everyone.
Good shout.
Yeah.
So I am going to be starting Annihilation by Jeff Vandermeer, which is just another book I'm starting. Don't really know what it's about. I think it's dystopian. Well, I do know what it's about. It's just difficult to explain when you haven't actually read it yet. There seems to be like an environmental disaster zone, and they just keep sending in like expeditions of people, but something goes very wrong and they never quite figure out what's going on. And we follow one of the expeditions, which is apparently called the 12th expedition, but is not actually the 12th, which is very confusing already.
Amazing.
So I think we're hanging around until at least 10. Somewhere between 10 and 11 we will be leaving. But we're going to do like 15 minutes of talking and then 30 minutes until whenever we leave.
Yes.
We lost you a little bit there, but we get the gist.
But yes.
I'm struggling. I've got different headphones today, but it doesn't register that this is a microphone. So I think I'm using this one, but I don't know.
Okay.
If I start shouting, it's just because I'm trying to project.
Fair.
Season.
Nice.
Going to finish it. Ooh, that's good.
Therapy homework.
I love that Holly just said it sounded like you already knew all of that book before you even read it.
I tried to grab that, but
yeah, the comments jumped all over the place.
Yeah. Near the end of
The ending's so good. You gotta love it.
No, it's painful.
There's a lot of pain in that message as well. You can feel it.
Mm-hmm.
From Blood and Ash.
Nice.
We have some bad books.
We Dragon Republic.
Yay.
So I spy a Bone season question. Wanting to start the Bone season, should I start with the Pale Dreamer or the Bone season? The Pale Dreamer is recommended by Samantha Shannon, but you don't have to.
Is that? I've read the Pale Dreamer, but I haven't reread it, so I don't actually remember it. But I don't like to read novellas before I start a series. I like to get the context of the first book and then read the novellas.
Yeah.
The only reason she recommends it first because the Bone season introduction can be very overwhelming in terms of world building. She's just like, clairvoyance, there's all these 7 orders and all these different names, and it's like, whoa, get into it like the Pale Dreamer first.
Yeah, slow down. Yeah. Slow down, Sanshan.
Tracy, not yet. I haven't read any this month, but if you have any recommendations for me, I'd welcome that.
Blood in the Heart. Have you read that, Ashley?
No.
Oh.
That sounded like a very no, not really.
Absolutely not.
We'll get through with those 200 pages in these sprints, I tell you.
I think that Truly Devious is a really fun book as well. So.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, Ready Player One.
Nice. As long as it's not the second one. Maybe eventually.
Have you read that, Gav?
Yeah, it was on my disappointing books of 2020.
Oh, I only watched your best one. I participated in the drama around your worst books and your most disappointing, but I didn't watch the video. And I was there being like,
Hey.
Gavin did not name any of these authors, and I was completely just taking you on your word.
I could have been bullshitting. I could have been making it up. I could have been like, yeah, I did slate every single person in that video. T. Oh, I love Clap When You Land. Oh, the pain and gas. I did feel like I'd just been stabbed in the back, to be honest. It's fine.
Oh, Spoops.
Oh, Spoops.
I loved Ready Player One.
I love Ready Player One.
But
I've been interested in my life.
Maybe just we're a bit older, Becca, and the references maybe we knew more of,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I do like all of the references in that, but I just because I play games, I just like the virtual world reality aspects of it as well.
yeah, I wish it was real.
You even talked to me about it. I watched January TBR Avatar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, is that right? TBR Avatar. And that is the only booktube video I've watched in at least a week. I'm real behind.
I'm real behind too.
Disgusting. It's fine because I'm behind too.
This is hard.
Oh,
I don't.
okay. Monster Calls by Patrick Ness, A Little Life by Hanya Yanagihara, Flowers for Algernon by Daniel Keyes. What else? Oh, The Boy, the Mole, the Fox, and the Horse, also by Charlie Mackesy. Those 4 are the ones that made me cry the most, I think. Yes.
Well, all of mine is I cried at Oathbringer, but you have to read the other 2 to be able to cry at it. And I cried at Kingdom of Ash, so you have to read 7 books to be able to cry at it. I did cry at Monster Calls. I cried at Addie LaRue, but very specifically because it reminded me of a situation that I think you've been in, Cody, as well. That the narrative reminded me of it. It's like waiting. It was the sense of waiting.
Yeah.
Made me just sob. So
same.
Depends on your life, really, for that one, I think.
If I cry at that, because I'm just I didn't cry at Monster Calls, and that makes me feel very heartless considering I've literally gone through it.
You didn't cry there, though.
I finished, I closed the book and just processed for a minute and then started sobbing after a Monster Calls. I was fine when I was reading it. It was just afterwards.
And I haven't read it, so I don't know.
Any books make you cry, Gav?
Nothing's really made me cry, to be honest. I've probably teared up or had when the roof of your mouth goes really heavy. Maybe that's happened, but I've never actually physically cried in a book before. It's just not happened yet. I'm waiting for that book.
I've never heard someone describe it as the roof of your mouth. Your mouth going heavy.
What else would you call it? Would you just call it the top of your mouth?
I don't even know what it is you're trying to explain because I'm
when yeah, maybe that's the feeling that I'm thinking of. I don't know, just that top part of your inside of your mouth just feels heavy. I don't know how to explain it.
Honestly, I cry at any book that has mental health in it. Legit, every time. Even Rhythm of War. I've cried numerous times.
I haven't read that yet.
For
the Night Circus, actually, it's probably the best one to answer that question, but I will say it's real slow, so you might want to solidly read it.
Yeah, I agree.
I did see your Addy hoodie.
Love it.
I love that.
It was beautiful.
The entire comments is just pain.
Yeah.
See that comment? Gemma knows.
Happy books.
Yeah, House in the Cerulean Sea made me cry. That's a happy one, though.
I don't do happy books.
Yeah.
I can do I can do happy movies. I cry at happy movies, and thank you. But happy movies like the end of the Muppets movie. Like it's really happy and positive. Well, they don't. Like, there's no spoilers or anything, but they don't get what they want, but they realize what they've got is what they needed the entire time. And I cried at that.
Oh, yes, the hero of ages destroyed me too. Yeah, the Traveling Cat Chronicles is emotional. I know. So, like, either way, I might cry.
We hope. We want a good live, Cody. We hope.
I really want to read a high fantasy, but intimidated by a long series and huge books. Any recs for standalone high fantasies? I can see if I like the genre.
Warbreaker?
Yeah, or Elantris, literally, gonna say.
I think Warbreaker is easier to get into than Elantris.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. Yeah.
I don't know this question.
Priory of the Orange Tree, but it's a slog.
Yeah, there's a lot of info dump in that. Well, not info dump, it's just a lot to remember in that one. Is there any other standalones that we know of?
I was going to say, I was like,
Everything I think is a standalone gets a sequel. Like, I'm reading The Year of the Witching soon, and I thought it was a standalone, which is why I put it on my TBR, and it's not. So I'm annoyed now.
Yeah.
I don't want to be starting series.
Yeah. Maybe Uprooted or Spinning Silver if you like don't mind romance. They're standalones, right? Adult. That's all I got for you, I'm afraid. I can't think of anything else.
I mean, I've got nothing. I'm afraid.
The Dainty in the Dark earlier said, anyone else cry at Disney movies? Coco had me hiccuping.
Oh,
Coco, yeah.
Coco, yes. 100%. Coco, yes. Oh my god. Even Inside Out as well.
Mine's Tangled. Tangled has a very special place in my heart, and even
I love Tangled.
G is. I just had to check at the bottom to make sure she wasn't just like sat there and I hadn't added her in. Yeah, G is possibly still coming, but if she is, then well, she's late because she's not here yet. So. Draw Throne of Glass. Either. You can catch up with From Blood and Ash quicker.
Yeah,
because there's only 2 books.
Compared with like a whatever you fancy, really.
From Blood and Ash is more simplistically written and it's faster paced.
Don't know why they're like, yes, I'm not ready yet.
Guys. That book. What did you? Gods of Jade and Shadow. Gods of Jade and Shadow.
That's a romance. I didn't know it was a romance.
Yes, it is The Bear and the Nightingale, but with a different mythology. Like it's.
Oh, interesting. I need to get to
more interested.
I didn't know that anyway. Either. I thought it was like literary fantasy. Because Sylvia Marino Garcia is not necessarily a fantasy author. Like she's more of a litfic author. But no, it's very much like it was like when I read The Bear and the Nightingale and I was shocked at that as well.
Sylvia Marino Garcia has a new one coming out this year, but it's like it's actually a romance, I think.
Vampires.
Apparently it's a lot
interesting
to Mexican Gothic. So
I didn't study for this exam. Keep asking me questions I don't know the answers to.
The Greatest Showman does make me cry, yes.
It's the fire bit, because even though I know what happens, it's like it's always that suspense, and I kind of tear up with suspense. Even if I know the outcome, I'll still tear up. Or the roof of my mouth gets heavy.
It's weird because I'm just like one of the most emotional people going in, yet it comes to everything, and I'm like, nope, it great. It great.
Yeah, you quite like. Media. Okay. I said you cry at life, I cry at media. But like not really at life.
Fair.
What's the microphone tonight, Becca?
I've got different headphones, but I might actually, to be fair, I don't want to switch them back to the other ones and then have it cut out anyway and just not work. So we'll struggle through. Hamilton, yes.
I haven't seen it.
I can't.
Stop it, Gavin.
I know where my emotions are. They are in musical soundtracks. And the one line in the last song that just says "The Orphanage."
The Orphanage, yeah.
And I try and sing it all the time, and every time my throat closes up and I'm like, I can't sing. I'm not gonna cry.
The more I watch Hamilton, the more I cry. So the first time I watched it, I cried once. The last time I watched it, I cried 5 times.
Oh,
You just
you're
notice,
putting me off.
you just notice more and get all the little details and
Okay, guys, it's time to read.
Well, I'm going to reply to an email first, and then I'll read.
All right then. Sorry, Gavin, these aren't emails. You'll have to go somewhere else.
How dare you? I can use these prints how I like.
Right. Okay.
I'm going to take my cam off though first because it'll just be me doing this.
give us the ASMR while typing.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, I can't do that.
Hello.
Hi. I love when you unmute your mic, all you can just hear is like the background static. That's how I know that the sprint's over.
How did we all do? I read 17 pages, but like whenever I pick up that book, it takes me a little while to get back into it.
Yeah. And the writing's a bit smaller as well, because I read about 30 odd, but it is middle grade, so the writing's a bit big.
Mm.
Grade 11.
It's fair.
Annihilation is difficult, to be fair.
Well, like the first 7 pages or something, it's just like, and there's a thing over here, and there's a thing over here, and there's a thing over here, and I'm like, I can't see any of this in my head.
Yeah.
I read about 15, but I did keep getting distracted by Massey, so I don't know if I was focusing.
I thought you were going to say 50.
Yeah.
Oh God, no.
How?
Everyone, and the thing was just like, is Cody okay? Is she crying? Everyone was just waiting.
No.
For her.
It's fine. It's fine.
I smacked myself in the face because in that she's told to do something and then just doesn't do it. And she's told repeatedly, like, do this thing, and she's like, no, I'm not going to. 5 pages, 11 pages. It's not a good night for reading, it seems. Oh,
We've just got to get into the flow of things. That's what we need to do.
someone's in here.
Oh,
43
Wow.
43 is so good.
as well. Just us. Wish it.
Why are we hosting reading sprints when they're sprinting Noah?
Hey.
This is all true. Hi.
Hi.
You were convinced it was starting at 8. We it took us over an hour to decide whether it was starting at 7 or 8, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah, we're intentionally rubbed off on you.
Hades. Is that what you read, Ashley?
Yes.
Yeah.
Indeedy.
Somewhere between 10 and 11.
Didn't hear you for a second there, but okay.
You repeat yourself, so it's fine.
Hi, Kitty.
I just don't want to test.
Why don't you like do the live bit at the desk and then sit at your settee when you're actually reading?
Walking back and forth.
Yeah.
Oh, I could sit at my desk for the live bit, and then I could have the laptop in here, so you'll have 2 me screens, but I'll only be sat at one at once.
Oh, that sounds fun.
We'll just do a different thing.
I'll put the panels next to each other so it looks like I'm just walking across them.
That's a good show. I like that.
Becca's quite literally sprinting between the different rooms.
You've only missed 1 sprint so far, so you're good.
You're fine.
We did have Elliot a bit further up saying, how many books have you each read so far this year?
Well.
7, I think.
3.
7, 3. I've read 11 in DNF 1. But I do want to preface this by saying two of those books were short stories because they were the Nutcracker, and then another 2 of those were the Dragon Society, the Tea Dragon Society and the Tea Dragon Festival. So I've read some really short books, and that's why the count is rather high.
I read 3, and I have like 10 on the go. So
You do. You keep starting new books. We probably will.
Yes. I don't want to say for definite, because if I say for definite that I have to do something, then I no longer want to do it. So, theory, yes, but not definitely. Oh, Tisha's here. Hi.
Oh, hi, Tisha.
Oh, by and by, I get real high pitched. Hey, Cassie.
Hey.
Hey. You need to start getting You need to pick up the pace a bit here, Becca. Come on.
Sorry, I went back to find some stuff and now I'm trying to work my way back down the chat. It is. I just looked at the time and just couldn't process it. It is nearly 8 p.m.
Nearly, yeah. I concur.
It just reminded me of. I can't remember what we were doing at the time. I was at your house, and we just could not, for the life of us, figure out how to say midnight. Like properly. We spent so long being like, how are you supposed to say that?
It's like 12:30 a.m., right? Or is it
12 in the morning.
Yeah, it's like midnight.
The next sprint will be at 00 for 30 minutes.
I'm going to go for a snack as well. I'm going to grab a snack for the next sprint, I think.
I'm about to push my hot dog.
Oh. I want a hot dog now. Oh, nice. You got some.
This is why I went when my screen went blank, because so before we went live, I was just like scanning food, but it just went wrong. Like my cooking went wrong, and my food was somehow half burnt and half frozen. So I didn't end up eating all of my food, and all the way through that sprint, it's a good job I was muted, because it literally sounds like the little food I ate was just like ricocheting around my stomach. So I was like, I'm Ooh. Storybook, how many times have you all met in person? When was the last time you saw each other?
There's a question right there, Ashley.
Oh.
Well, I don't know the answer to this one again.
My suggestion would be Mistborn, because I think it's the easiest to get into the first book anyway.
I can back that up as well, because I read Mistborn. No, it wasn't. It was the Final Empire.
No, that's right.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's fine then.
It's
Don't
a
ignore me.
series, but people just have started calling Mistborn like the first book. It's fine.
Okay, that's fine. Then I can back that up, because I read it and I enjoyed it.
Yeah, his writing's pretty easy in that one, I think, to get into.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. It differs, doesn't it? I think I've met up with Cody 3 times. I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think I met up with Becca 3 times as well, and I met up with Ashley once.
Mm-hmm. I've met up with Becca once, and me and Ashley have never met in person, but it feels weird. It feels like we already have, but we haven't. We'll have to rectify when we can.
Ashley has a pair of pajamas at my house that she makes me wash every time she leaves. So I guess that answers that question.
Yeah. There was a time where I was going to Becca's house every 2 weeks. So they haven't got a clue how many times we've met, but it's a lot.
Yeah.
Those good old days.
Ultimate reading snacks. I don't generally eat when I'm reading. I'm just gonna
crisps and wine gums. I actually have some hula hoops, vinegar hula hoops, and wine gums.
I've got some hula hoops as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good shout. I don't really have designated snacks for reading, because I just eat 24/7. So if I happen to be reading, then great.
Same though.
Oh, what's going on with Press? The curfew?
Okay. We were worried, Chris. We didn't know what was happening.
Yeah.
I've barely been on Twitter or anything to see what's been going on, so...
Vaguely stuff that's happening, but I don't know properly. I've just seen a lot of writing, as Chris says.
Hope you're
That's where I was up to again. Yeah, I hope you're okay, because that does not sound like fun. Do I enjoy the mask falling? Yes. Took me a chapter or so. I was getting a little bit confused, but now that I'm in it, I am enjoying it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Awesome. Good to know.
Yeah, because I feel like that's going to be me. I'm going to be confused.
Absolutely not. No.
Depends which one. Althea, yes.
Which of my 7 books?
They're underage, so no. But maybe the last adult book I read was Hamnet, I think. So probably not still then either. I'm very selective with the people I go out with drinks for now. I'd love a cocktail though. Oh. Yeah, that's where Ashley's streaming from right now, in Becca's basement. She's just replicated her bedroom. To bamboozle us.
We don't live super far away from each other. Like, it's, I think the furthest away is probably Ashley and Cody, and it'll take, like, what, 3 hours?
I was gonna say, like, the entirety of the UK, you can drive it within a day, I think.
Oh, yeah, it only takes about 6-7 hours to get from top to bottom, I think.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Me and Cody are literally just neighbours, to be honest.
Kinda. An hour's train.
Kinda. Yeah, I think it's just about an hour or something like that.
Yeah.
Falling watch, Ashley.
Ooh, we want a Born season guide, Ashley.
I was
We
going
want
to
it.
do a video, but it's just like the time caught up with me too quickly, so now I'm like, oh. kind of bit
That's
late
fair.
Fair enough.
It's never too late. Still on the horizon.
I didn't like that one, and shockingly, are you all ready? I gave
Yes.
it 2 stars.
Oh.
Girl who never gives anything under 3 stars gave it 2 stars. I was just, it just didn't do anything for me. It let me down in the end, and I was just a bit bored, really, which hurts because I loved his first book, 7.5 Deaths, so I was expecting a lot of them. Sure, yeah, I totally have the sweets left from Christmas. All of them. All of them. That's a no.
Oh, poor Sarah J. Maas slump. I've not been in one yet, so these 3 will be able to answer it properly for you.
Make a music video. That's all I can give you, really. That's for me.
Yeah, just reread Crescent City. That's all you got to do.
Oh, because I added Gotta Go My Own Way, Euro, whatever it's called, to my liked songs. That, and now whenever it comes on shuffle, I'm just like, no.
Yeah. No, I'm the same.
You know how that happened? I was literally at like a dissertation away day thing with university, and I just looked back at my phone after leaving it for about half an hour, and all of a sudden I was roped into doing a music video, and I was singing, and I'm like, what? I left you alone for 2 minutes. What happened?
Oh, I mean, to be fair, I did get the laser eye surgery, so everything you see here is fake. So I've had the jaw surgery, the eye surgery, pretty much a nose job, so.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You got accidental nose job, and it was just like.
It was an accidental nose job. I should probably tweet it out, but the before and after photo after the jaw surgery, the nose just looks incredibly different. So I'll probably tweet out the before and after, so you guys can see it. But honestly, I don't know what happened.
I enjoyed Captive Wolves. I really like the writing, but there's like hardly any plot, and there was hardly any smut as well. So yeah. Oh,
I wish I had have thought of that as well. What Bemused Bookworm said, like I should have just said, "Oh, you all look blurry." To be fair, I'm not controlling anything. I can't see the comments or anything. I mean, I saw that one, but I can't really see the comments anyway. So I apologize if I've missed anyone. But Becca's in control here. Becca's taking the wheel.
Throne of Glass. Yeah, there's not too many people who spoil Throne of Glass that much because people don't make it to the end. So.
You know what? I keep spoiling myself, but then I forget what the spoiler is. And then by the time I read it anyway, I would have forgotten.
Spy romances?
Spy romance?
I can't say I've come across any.
Yeah, I can't think of any. Films, Spy Kids. I love the mum and the dad in Spy Kids. Oh, their relationship. Oh, goals.
Good to know. Oh, it's Nikki. Hi.
Oh, hi. Didn't hear that.
No.
Oh, I said don't copy my high-pitched voice.
Oh.
It's like a full-on voice break.
It happens every now and then.
Oh, is that a spy romance? I haven't read
Oh,
it yet.
it is. It's good. If you like weird, it's good.
Good to know.
Mm-hmm.
Will
Are
you
you
like
doing
yourself
it
some
with
freaky
friends?
fiction?
Well, it's
Yes.
funny you say that, Jordan, because
Yes, they are.
30 minutes
We're gonna-
and
I'm gonna do it now. And I want to grab some snacks.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Oh.
pee, grab some snacks, and I'll be back.
And pay.
Before we get into it, the Savage Stephen just said, "How do you read without being distracted? We sit here live on camera, so we have to be held accountable."
Yeah,
It works.
that's literally
Does
been me.
work.
It does work. It's me during January. All I've read has been during sprints these days. So, yeah.
Same though.
Right. Wait, get me off.
What are you doing?
What did you do, Becca?
Why did we let you control this thing? Because both times you just.
Are you?
I just saw your face get like blown up on the screen, Becca. And I was like, why?
I was trying to turn my camera off, but I clicked on the little bit that's in the corner of my frame instead, and it made like big. So I thought if I removed myself, it'd go back to normal, but it didn't. Okay, right.
Okay.
I'm gonna go pay.
Stop it, a lot of you. You're very distracted.
Hello.
Couldn't find my bookmark there.
Oh, I always forget that the purpose of this is to say how many pages I've read.
Yeah.
16, and
Ooh.
it's still very interesting.
Good. I think I read about 30.
Nice.
Tis. Oh wait, Hamilton was there?
Yeah, I read 16,
Oh,
but I kept looking up at Hamilton. Too cute.
oh, I missed it.
Yeah.
Cute.
I read 11 and I nearly had enough. Fun fact, everybody, I can fall asleep like that, so you very nearly saw it live on air.
Would
Also,
have been great.
Rhiannon has hit 1K subscribers. Congrats.
Congratulations.
Oh,
My bad, sorry guys.
yeah, you're so distracting, Becca. That's why I didn't look up at all.
19. Ooh, somebody is reading Deal with the Elf King.
What is the deal with the Elf King? That's what I want to know. What is the deal?
I believe actually I read the synopsis for the first time the other day.
Oh, you did?
What's happening with Chris? I missed where she said what's actually happening.
She didn't read much because of police outside. The rights have started. Well, what is the world doing?
Ooh, I love me some ASMR like that.
Nice accompaniment to Well of Ascension as well.
Oh.
I can relate.
You've just nearly seen me do this.
3.
33 is pretty good, man.
God damn.
They can communicate.
They communicate.
Wait, is that the one I've got? Is it by Emma?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
It's hard because they all pretty much have similar titles, so
Yeah,
And similar covers.
Isn't it? I'm like,
Yeah.
They all want something.
Ashley definitely has.
I'm like, the books.
I
love
don't like it
too.
very much.
I love Erin
Nice.
Morrison's writing though, so
It's just too ambiguous for me. I'm not a fan.
Yeah. She writes in a way where it makes you have to figure it out for yourself, and I don't like it. But I might like the Night Circus. I still haven't read it, but I hold on hold.
Apparently, Starlessy and Night Circus are a bit different for that. I don't find Night Circus all that ambiguous, but
yeah.
That's all right then.
I think you'd like Night Circus, Gav, if you tried it. You definitely
I'll
prefer
give it a
Starlessy anyway.
Yeah. I mean, it can't be any worse.
I'm only 22 pages in so far. And it's just a lot of not really knowing what's going on because they've just been dumped in the middle of
No, but
yeah, basically, and it's like it's a tunnel, it's a tower, it's a tunnel, it's a tower, and I'm like, we'll find out.
It doesn't get any clearer.
Watch the film after you've read it, because I quite liked it with Natalie Portman.
do like me some early woman. Sexy Elf King. Ooh.
Evan, it's the one that we said I'm going to stick you in a wig and we're going to cosplay the cover.
Oh, yeah. That rings a bell. Did you like... What book's that? Oh, Keeper of the Lost Cities.
Okay.
I just clocked on there because I still haven't... I read it last March, I think it was. But I need to reread it for the live show on Saturday. But I haven't reread it yet. But I gave it 4 stars when I first read it, but there were some things about it I didn't like. So I think upon a reread, I don't know, I might not like it as much, but we'll see. We'll see. Not read it.
Prepare for Tears. And be careful when reading it, because lots of trigger warnings.
Have you finished it yet, Cody?
A Little Life, yeah. Loved it.
I thought you had 20 pages left that you refused to read.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about. No, I technically haven't finished it. I couldn't read the ending. I always say I read it, and technically I haven't finished it. Oh,
Yeah.
God, I forgot about that. It was
Maybe-
too painful.
Go and do it right now. Just on the live thing.
Could you imagine?
Oh, it's so
I've
funny.
seen the film, but I think I read the book first and then watched the film, and I liked
You like the book better, did you say?
Same.
It's not like the way that everybody was talking about it. Yes, it's ambiguous and just a bit like what's going on, but I'm not finding it hard to follow,
No.
which is what I thought.
It's because you're so smart. You're so clever.
Mhm.
Ooh.
it.
DNF keep us. You know what? I don't think Jade liked it that much, and Steph didn't like it. So there's a few people who haven't actually liked it. Pris does love it though.
Yeah.
Pris does love it.
Yes.
So I feel like I need to try and love some parts of it so that Pris isn't alone on the live show. Thanks.
And
Got a few comments for this.
Everybody.
Can't remember where this came from though. I think it was Wilkinson's. Yeah, they only gave it 2 stars, which worries me because when Jade doesn't like something on a live show, she makes it very vocal about that, and I get a little bit scared. So I'm a little bit scared to see what happens during that live show, to be honest. If we want a repeat of what happened in Murder Most Unladylike, which we don't want.
Is that what your next live show is?
Yes, on Saturday. Oh no, my next live show is my interview with MJ Leonard and Sam Sedgman, which is on Friday.
Oh yeah, forgot about that one. I saw the thing for it today. I really like your interview.
Thanks. I think it's a bit too busy myself, but fair play. I try to make it look middle grade friendly. Oh, poor Chris.
I did whatever that was. I did see Ash the Booksloth asking all the important questions. Where is it?
Oh, let's have a look. I didn't see it.
Who is your hottest elf king / prince / elf man?
Ooh.
Come on, Becca, where is it? I can't find it myself.
Not either.
I was just making these questions up.
I think so.
It's at 8:36.
I'm going.
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
I'm seeing all the ratings for Keepers of the Lost Cities, and guys, you're making me really nervous. You're making me really nervous. Oh.
I don't know.
I haven't read enough of them, I don't think.
Same.
Same, to be fair. I've not read that many.
It's got to be like hottest, probably Reese.
Or maybe someone from The Cruel Prince, maybe.
Yeah, Cad's got a tail. Ashley's face.
Yeah, probably Reese. Oh, we love to wind you up.
Oh. I saw. Oh, she doesn't have my name. Oh. Ashley, is it you who doesn't like the Night Circus or Jade or both of you? I love it, so I presume Jade.
I didn't know Jade didn't like it until right this minute.
I thought she liked it.
To me, I don't like it.
Is it
So it could be me.
could be you?
No. I don't think I am anyway. I'm only on page 166.
Only?
It's all at the end,
Only?
actually. And
Huh?
all at the end.
I guess so.
Is there a specific page number we need to watch out for?
Probably, but I won't be able to tell you it.
Oh no. I want to know now.
No.
Oh, 100%. Morrigan Crow is one of the best series of all time.
Superior.
superior. That in the Frostheart series. Oh, Legolas! Oh my God, yes.
I don't know what it's referencing, but I can just see Anne saying Ashley looking with knowledge in her eyes.
Oh yeah, thank you. I don't think an elf prince would look like this right now with a beanie on, and you know a jumper I've been wearing for the last like 2 days.
It is from Redbubble, and if you go to my December book haul that isn't the unboxing, it is linked in the description.
Ooh,
About that.
nice.
Jed does like it.
Thought so.
Becca, you thinking of?
Kitty's insisting as well. Like, Jade likes Night Circus.
Come on,
Yes.
Ashley. Give it the hard sell.
Go on.
Do it for Sam Shan. Do it for Sam Shan.
How far in did you get is what I'll say, because the first 100 pages you do have to stick with. And like, just don't worry about the world building or trying to keep hold of any of the information or anything, because if you need to know it, she's going to bring it back up again. So I would just say read it, see how it goes, see if you can fall into it once you get to like the characters.
I'm not a...
You're not a fan?
He's all right. I'm not.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know that man.
Yeah, my mod is the best so far.
It's weird because my ratings for the Bone season, I gave the first one the highest, and then my mod is just a little bit below that, and then Songrise a little bit below that. I don't know why, but I really enjoyed the first book. It's probably to me one of the most memorable for me, which is weird. I know, but when I give it a reread, I'm sure it'll change. But
to be fair, I've seen a lot of people saying that I've seen a lot of people just not connecting with the audiobook, which I find odd because I like the audiobook, but I don't know. I mean, it's one of those books which, like, I'm used to people not liking.
What scene within a book has stayed with you the most?
I'm swapping to the other earphones, so I'm just going to be out for.
Okay.
Oh my God! Like, it sounds so clear now. Wow. Ooh, this is a hard one. You know what? When people say, like, people ask me to do like specific videos of like scenes that made you cry, scenes that made you feel this, or like character stuff, and I never know what to fill that with. I can't really pick out scenes when I finished a book. I can't.
Yeah.
Oh God, that's a hard one.
Is my
audio
better now?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, right. We're back with the microphone. I hope.
I like you doing that though. It looks sexy secretary of you.
I feel like a spy, you know, just like whispering.
Yeah.
I didn't answer that, but I actually.
Do you know any? I can't.
Like, not scenes necessarily, but like settings quite well.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good show.
I have some really grim ones that have stuck with me. If anyone's read Haunted by Chuck Palahniuk, there's a scene in that which still haunts me to this day. Like, the bad stuff sticks in my brain.
Oh my. I might give it a read now then.
I think you might actually like it. You like messed up stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'll write it down. I'll give it a go. And for a second there, I thought that said Throne of Glass series. And I was like, wait, there's a TV show for Throne of Glass? But no, Game of Thrones.
I don't know, because are we ever going to get a conclusion? This is the thing. So, like, if you don't want to have to wait like the rest of us and suffer, then maybe just leave it until we know what's happening with it.
Yeah, I would
forget what happened in the TV show by the time he's actually finished the series. So just wait until he finishes it.
I would say that there is a you have watched the show, but there's no point reading them now. Like there is extra content there, but you might as
A
well
lot of
do
extra
it.
content, yeah.
Yeah.
Considering how bloody long those books are. What?
Yeah.
That second book was a slog to get through.
Yes, Rachel knows, and I bet it haunts you too. I actually watched Final Destination 3, no, 2
Oh,
the other day, and there's a
Right.
scene that's very similar. So if you know, you know.
oh no! Wait, no. There's a scene I think in the fourth Final Destination in a pool.
No, number 2.
Number
I think
two.
it's
Number 2. That's the one with the cars, right?
Or is it number 1? No, number 1. They all blur, but the one with the car racing at the beginning, that's number 1, right?
No,
And
that's
this-
number 4. That's number 4. If it's the one I'm thinking of. In the so in the first one it's the plane, and the second one it's the big car crash, and the third one is the roller coaster. But in the fourth one the fourth one is the race cars. Is it the one with the race cars?
Yeah, I think so. I'm so confused.
No, I think it's the fourth one because I know exactly what scene you mean then, because there's one in the pool, and I don't want to spoil it for anyone, but there's definitely one in the fourth one with the pool. Oh, that's awful. Oh, that's disgusting.
And now you know what haunts me.
All of that just to get to that conclusion.
Sorry.
I don't like the one, I think, is it Final Destination 2 where they're in the car with the logs in front of them?
Oh yeah, that's the second one, yeah.
Or like driving down the motorway in front of like a wagon that's carrying logs. I'm like, oh hell no.
Yeah.
Not a fan.
It's the third one. It's the third one with the sunbeds that got me, and I've never been on a sunbed.
Yeah.
Never. It put me off sunbeds for life.
We watched 2 of them in a row the other night, and the third one is so nostalgic to me. The sunbeds and the weights when it goes, and the nails.
Oh no! Oh god! Oh, 5. Is it number 5? Oh god! Sorry. What's number 4? I can't remember them all. Final Destination 5.
It has the actress in it who's also the wife in The Boys. That doesn't help, does it?
No, I don't think so. No, but I thought the Final Destination 5 was on the bridge. I thought it was the big bridge scene.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's Final Destination 5.
I haven't seen the laser eye surgery one.
Oh, that's Final Destination 5. And I'm glad I got my laser eye surgery before that, because that would have put me off.
Every time you mention that you had laser eye surgery, I just think of that and I'm like, what?
Yeah, I want laser eye surgery, so I will not be watching that before.
Yeah.
Don't watch it. Oh, The Boys is a TV show.
So good. Have you started it yet, Becca?
No, we started watching Firefly instead, and then we're going to watch The Boys, and then maybe Supernatural. You started watching The Mandalorian yet, Cody?
No, not yet. I've watched Final Destination.
I've been watching WandaVision. I like it.
Oh yeah, me too. It's getting good now, isn't it? Third episode.
It is. Oh my gosh, it's getting so ominous. I don't know what's going on. I like it.
First, I thought you said One Direction.
I mean, I'm watching them all the time as well.
So ominous.
So ominous.
Boys is really good.
I've been watching serial killer documentaries, if anyone cares.
Now that's interesting too.
Girls, same though. Did you watch Night Stalker?
Yes.
I was pissing myself, right? Because I forgot what he looked like. And it was about 1 a.m. I was watching it on my own and I started pissing myself because his picture came up and he looks a little bit like Matthew in one of the pictures. Matthew was like, what's wrong? I was like, this serial killer looks a little bit like you and it's freaking me out.
But even talk to me about the last episode of The Mandalorian. I am devastated.
I probably should watch it, but I don't really watch Star Wars.
As long as you know that there's like the Empire and the Rebellion, and the Rebellion are good, the Empire are bad, and then like you know what a Jedi is, and you know just like the basics of like Han Solo, Leia, Luke Skywalker, and all of that, then you can watch it no problem. Because I don't.
I know what a stormtrooper is as well. And a lightsaber.
Then you are winning because there's fancy stormtroopers in Mandalorian.
Fully thought that it was something completely unrelated to Star Wars. And I can't remember what the film's called that I thought it was relevant to. Back to the Future.
Right now.
That's what I thought.
How about Future?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know why. Because what's the car called in Back to the Future?
Oh, I forgot.
Is it Dolores?
Yeah, I think so. That'll be why.
So I was just like,
Yeah.
I've been thinking this entire time everyone's been talking about that, and then I'm like, wait, what? Why is Yoda in there?
You don't need to know because I don't like Star Wars very much. I've only seen them all once, but basically good.
Massey loved it.
That's all you need to know. The fancy.
Okay. I've got us set to sprint until 20 past.
Okay. Hey.
Yeah.
Let's
Happy
go.
reading features.
Okay, I'll try.
Don't all abandon me this time.
I'll try.
Shall we all pretend to food now?
Yeah, thank fuck for that.
So I read 15 pages. Did anybody else manage anything?
To be honest, I did read about 20.
I read 6 of my glowing book.
Oh dear, you will all find out very, very soon.
The reason why is about to arrive.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I'm sorry about the shakiness of my laptop. I don't know what's wrong with it.
You were just like trying to cover your face to show you what the laptop's like.
I don't even know how that's happening. I mean, yeah, my laptop's on my bed, but like the entire bed is shaking.
Most action it's seen in a while.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Watch out, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's true.
Oh,
Hello.
Hi, Jay.
Hi.
How's it going?
Oh, productive.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, oh, sorry. I was like, what is that sound? I had your video playing.
Oh, yeah, I was sexting. Yes, yeah, I was. I was just sexting a special someone who was in this live show.
You were sexting
were.
4 people.
That's Cody. It was just Cody and Gown having like a little thing on the side of that.
No, Jay and Cody as well were very, very distracting in this one. I'm not gonna lie.
Hello, me.
I think it was just a magical book that was glowing.
Yeah.
You can buy those online, I swear.
This was literally Cody. Like,
You know the ones that you like. She thought she was so subtle. They literally do sell those books though when you open and they're like shiny. Granted, you can't read from them, but
I wouldn't be able to see. It would be
Imagine.
too bright.
on the reading sprint, you just sat there with that open. You're very enlightened.
Oh, light of God. Oh gosh, I needed that sprint to be over. To be honest,
I had fun.
Literally, that is what I thought when I realised what you were all doing.
This entire thing started because G said that she could come into the thing now. And in the group chat, like, neither Gavin, Cody, or myself were actually reading, so we were all messaging G and watching Becca read. And then she thought, oh,
oh yeah. What Ashley said, yeah. Oh, I'm glad some people read. That's good.
That's good. That's good.
Hello.
Hello.
G, what are you reading?
Nothing.
Reading our text messages.
Yeah.
That's what you're reading.
Yeah. Does it count as towards my like Goodreads goal, please?
Yeah.
I would read so much if you could count Twitter, that would be great.
Yeah.
I read 87 tweets.
I don't know what it says to like about me that most of the content I consume now is not books but just like TikTok, and that sure does not count towards my goal of anything.
You need to introduce me to, is it Book Talk? Is that what people are calling it these days? All the cool kids are calling it Book Talk. You need to introduce me to that world.
It doesn't sound
scary.
right in her accent because of how you said book. Book talk.
Say it again.
Book Talk? Book Talk.
Love it.
Yeah, Becca was the only one who read.
Yeah, pretty much.
Good going.
Oh, yeah, I am. When I can. Yes,
got
it's very addictive.
It is very addictive. Like when you start playing, you can't stop for like weeks.
Mm-hmm. I had that very nicely lined up over the Christmas holidays, though. She says as if she didn't do it on purpose, but it lined up very nicely.
Also, I'm doing that thing again where like someone talks about something I can't relate to, and I'm like, yes.
You know
Not
World
at
of Warcraft. The big World of Warcraft fan.
Huh?
Yeah.
You know World of Warcraft. Your dad's a big World of Warcraft fan.
Yes.
It's really annoying though because Logan just has like all the time in the world and he just plays it like a bastard in front of me. It's like, oh, you teasing me, naughty, naughty. With me there with all the responsibilities. This is fine.
Yeah, you should never leave us alone, to be honest. Cool.
You could reread one book. Go on, Gavin. You can read it.
Frostheart. Oh, do you want me to read the question? Is that what you want us to do? Read the question? Okay.
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay, everyone. If you could reread one book for the first time, what would it be? And thank you so much for the question, Carrie Spooks. Frostheart.
I kind of want to say Nevernight, maybe.
Controversial. I don't know why.
I think mine would maybe be Little Women, because that was one I read when I was really, I was like a teen. And it was one of the books that got me into reading, so that would be nice.
Ooh.
I actually not read that. So I could read it for the first time.
You could.
Yeah. Not fun. Maybe House of Earth and Blood, but if I didn't know the synopsis beforehand.
Fair. What was yours, Jay?
Dark Matter, because it's like a thriller thing. So once you know the plot twist, it's like it's still good, but it's not gonna be the same as it. Horde.
Oh, I play Alliance.
Yeah, I have to play Horde though. Like when I started, I played Alliance, because they have Jaina and the elves. And I am a simple being, but I have to play Horde now because my stupid boyfriend plays on Horde, and then like I can steal his money and stuff. So you know, I was just Coke, nothing fancy.
Cheers.
Same refill actually.
Oh,
actually, mine's Pepsi, really though.
Same Pepsi.
Oh.
Hey,
with their like dark colored liquids.
We're all synchronized.
Yeah, we need to.
What was that?
We need to be sponsored.
Oh, sponsored. Okay.
I hope.
I Pepsi for me.
Past 4 p.m. I will not. I've been drinking Pepsi Max consistently since I was 18, so I don't think it bothers me at all anymore.
It's the same with me for coffee. Ish.
Just, if you could invite fictional characters to dinner, who would you invite and what would you cook?
I wouldn't cook.
I don't even know what to cook for myself.
Yeah. We're cooking, why can't the characters cook for us?
Yeah, that'd be better.
I would be afraid of their judgment because they're probably like some awesome person, and I'd be like, would you like my pasta? It has like frankfurters in it.
I literally started the very first sprint of this. I was just like, I'm gonna go get snacks because I managed to both burn and keep my food frozen. So
Yeah.
Skills.
That is like a new low that you've hit.
Can only go up from here.
I don't know who. I feel like if I was inviting somebody for dinner, then it would have to be somebody who I feel is easy to please. Like I wouldn't want anybody judgmental or used to like fine dining because my cooking is just not going to cut it.
Yeah, I just can't think of anyone. We got so many great questions, but I didn't prepare for any of them. Sorry.
Yeah.
This one's an easy one.
This is a hard one.
Nevermore.
Oh
yes.
Nevermore would be good.
Yes, that would be the best one.
Not during the third book though, because the third book there's something going around Nevermore that we don't want any part of. So maybe Nevermore during the first book.
First book, yeah.
But there's something going around this world that we don't want. So if I had to choose between being in this world with something going around or Nevermore with something going around, I would go to Nevermore.
Never.
Fair.
Yeah. I don't know. All of the books that I can think of is like, it's fun to read about, but oof, they don't have it good,
So, like, can we choose which point? Like, can we visit the world after they've had all the
Oh,
Yeah.
mayhaps.
What about the Saga world? Would you like to go to the Saga world?
Which one? There's like an entire
There's like but if you could like traverse through them all, like if you had a ship and you could go anywhere, like would you go to the Saga world? No, I don't know if it has a proper name though.
What do you mean saga? Do you mean the comics?
Yeah, like if you
Oh
go
god,
through
no,
all
they're vicious there.
Very violent
is-
series.
I would not survive a minute.
there's some beautiful planets.
Okay.
True.
Some.
For that minute, it's like, oh, pretty colors, die.
It's like there's some beautiful planets, and the thing that came to mind was whatever planet has the guy, like the big troll with the massive balls. That was the first thing that came to mind.
All I remember from the series was just like the weird stuff in it.
Yeah.
Master calls the Spider Woman spider tits.
Oh god. That would be some nightmare.
That would.
I'll just
Why do I
read-
not remember any books anymore? Oh, Avatar would be cool.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, that's a good one. The last episode I watched was they went and they had to clear Kayoshi's name because they thought that she
Yeah.
murdered someone. And
Mhm.
yeah, so I'm like somewhere in the middle of season 2, I think. I'm going so slow, I'm sorry.
You're
But
so
I
slow.
love it. I am slow.
You're like me
That's-
with reading, but with shows.
Yeah. We are swapped around. I'm like fast with the reading, but not with the shows. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it is. I'd like to swap that now because I want to finish it. I'm so into it. So into it.
Younger me
Oh.
is just screaming Camp Half-Blood, but that's like in our world, the world within our
Camp
world.
Half-Blood.
So, like,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and also, do I want Greek gods coming at me like 24/7, being like, "Oops, we done fucked up. Your job to sort it out."
You would be the Greek gods. You would be. Not the other way around.
Like what, all of them?
I am the entire.
Should we start the next sprint at 25-2?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure. How long for?
Yeah, I'm going to do 25 minutes because then that'll get us back on track.
Okay.
Okay.
5 minutes late and it's ruined my schedule, and you all know what I'm like.
I have a question about most anticipated releases.
Oh yeah, I saw that and then it disappeared. I'll go find that. You go first, question.
It's there on the screen now. I think it's by Christina.
4 up, 5 up.
Yeah.
Right,
I don't-
well. Okay, there we go. Oh, actually, if Crescent City 2 is released this year, then it's that. If not, I think it's Empire of the Vampire.
Ah, interesting.
Can I say
my-
Doors of Stone just to be like a wishful thinking level?
Yeah. I'm there with you.
Maybe I'll manifest it.
Yeah, do it.
Wait, it'll happen.
If I just wish hard enough.
Mine's just going to be same to Becca's, so.
I don't know what mine is.
Mine's
No,
Frost Heart.
Fallen's yours, isn't it?
Yeah, we're not anticipating that now because I've read it.
Oh yeah, fair.
And it's out tomorrow, so I feel like I need a better answer.
Yeah.
You're a bit late with that one. I love the call out as well that we just got. Is
Good call.
Gavin, Ashley, and Cody actually going to read this time?
Stay
Find
tuned
out.
and find out.
Yeah.
Did you look at this?
Literally
When you say Cody's book or like this, that's when you know.
Look, I'll put
Oh,
my
you should read on a Kindle, then you can never tell.
Oh, that's
Oh.
true.
That feels ancient though. I don't think it works anymore. It just has like contemporary romance on it as well, which is very strange for me.
Hi, Press.
Yeah.
Hi, Chris. Hope everything's okay.
Yeah.
I thought you said poop though there for a second. I was like, oh, that's nice.
That too. It's our nicknames for each other.
I did get the special edition of Empire of the Vampire.
Same.
The Waterstones one.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
I think, Gav, did you get it as well?
Yeah, but that was I only got it because you were getting it. I literally got formal as soon as Ashley said. So as soon as Becca said, "Oh, I'm getting it," I went, "Okay, I will too."
That's pretty much, that happens a lot actually. It's funny how the Silver Flames box as well. You did it with that.
Oh God, I didn't want it. I did not want it or need it. But then as soon as people said they were getting it, I got it.
And you've done it with Sarah J. Maas both for the tour edition, I think.
Oh, why do you do this to me?
Also-
And you put in the chat all the time. Stop it. Which one?
I got Silver Flames.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think I've got like 3 versions of that coming out because of yours.
We just
But
it's not
buy them.
because of you. We actually want them.
Well, I do kind of, just not as much as you guys.
I want the
Right.
Crescent City to be printed with that meme that they just posted recently with the mythos.
Oh yeah,
That's
Bernie
the one I
Sanders.
really want.
Get a Dutch jacket reprinted so you can cover.
Literally, the internet is just full of it currently. It's so funny. Do
Okay.
low-key or high-key want those mittens though?
they're really pretty. Okay, time to read.
Time to pay more like it. I'll be back.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay as well.
Don't take us with you.
Oh, do you want me? Do you want me to do that?
Oh, okay. Pass. They went together.
The little fur baby. Oh, I startled her. Oh no!
Oh, I forgot I was muted.
It was failed. It was destined to fail. Don't worry.
Damn.
My sound working?
Yeah, a little. Oh, I was disappointed, guys. I was waiting for somebody to message in the group chat. Whoa. I heard myself back there. Oh. Becca. Testing. Becca. Stinks. Oh, didn't work that time.
I had the wrong headphones and I was like, I can't hear you. Why can't I hear you?
Oh.
Not for free.
Baby. Oh. Is that Bella?
Yeah. I think she needs an OnlyFans.
I don't know how many pages I read because I didn't see where I started, but I finally got to chapter 2.
Yay!
Wow.
That must be a long chapter.
Yay, it's long.
I read 8 pages, but there was like a reveal. I was. It kind of distracted me. So.
I think I read 8, but I got very distracted and I don't know how much I retained, so I might reread them.
That's what I had to do with the pages that I read during the spring before.
Yeah, I just got really distracted by Momo. This is very rare. He usually sees me as an enemy because he's obsessed with Logan, and I obviously compete for attention. So
She actually
eradication.
Wow. I'm reading.
I'm fine. I can afford them. I just don't use them very often, and this is the only second time we've done live sprint, so I haven't bought a new pair after I broke my last ones. So yeah, I can afford them. I just keep forgetting to order them.
Maybe next time.
Make them pretty.
So we'll come at it.
Yeah.
Oh, someone made supper instead of reading. That was Mandy. Made me hungry again. I'd like a hot dog.
Are we done?
What did you say? Are we done sprinting?
Are we doing one more, or are we done?
Up to you guys.
We'll see what the people say.
We're all gonna say one more.
Maybe like a short last one, I guess, just to top the night off.
This is the question on the table.
Yeah, Pris is shouting at us to do one more. Do one more. Anything Pris wants, she gets.
True.
But we'll do it like a last shorter one or something.
Kill.
And then we're going to tuck G into bed.
Size and old.
Same. I've got my grey hair coming through again. I don't know if you can see.
Oh, don't even. My whole thing is. That's fine. I had grey hair since I was 23. It's all good.
That's grey hair from the stress, probably, not from age.
I think it's actually from the thyroid, but same thing.
That too. Stress.
I find one grey hair, but they're really long and really thick, and it's like, how have you grown so much without me ever noticing that you existed?
Wow. Nice. Where's that hair grown? Let us know.
This is a suggestive question, Gavin.
That's a very interesting question.
Dear.
Yeah.
Here. I'm normally okay at this time, but I only got like 4 hours sleep because I had tonight. I'm trying to make up for that tonight, but we'll see.
Okay. pretend I heard all of that.
Did I cut out again?
You keep dipping in and out ever so slightly, so we're like, yes.
Right. Okay. Well, you guys talk amongst yourselves. I'm gonna order a new handset.
Yeah.
I love how you just keep blaming the earphones as if you're not on like a really old laptop that you were trying to get to work.
Look, okay, it should be fine.
Well, let's have a look at the comments. A hot dog. I only say that because Cody had a hot dog today.
I did.
And they looked yummy.
Fabio just flexing in the comments. 32 and no gray hair.
Oh,
That'd be great.
Being Portuguese.
I wish I was
like some people are just favored.
Yeah, good genes.
Someone's like, Ashley, can't relate.
It's funny actually because my hair is like, you can't really tell when it's like this, but I have multiple colours in my hair. One of them is grey. So even when I start going grey, it's not going to look any different.
To be honest, same. And then it just makes me look like I have highlights when I have bad roots. It's fine.
It's all super intentional.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Are you crying over Ship of Destiny yet, Cody?
No, surprisingly no. There's been some very emotional moments, but I haven't cried yet. But I only have like 30 pages left.
Is that it? Wow.
Oh, yeah, I've almost done it. And then I can get back to Monte Cristo just to spite you, Gavin.
You say that.
Literally, is it Tina K just asked me about did you like the Count of Monte Cristo? Still attack. I'm halfway through and I will get back to it, I promise.
Okay.
I was enjoying it. Yes.
Cool. Friends or enemies to lovers?
Oh.
I'm gonna guess.
I don't think I've read many friends to lovers.
Me neither.
That's rare. It's a unicorn.
My favorite is enemies to friends to lovers. Back to enemies.
Oh.
So your favorite is unstable relationship.
Start to finish.
Drama. I want all the drama if you're going to
You're like, unpopular opinion, but my favorite trope is unstable relationship.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite trope is no relationship whatsoever. Cut out the romance, and I'm great with it.
That is like real specific.
Yeah, that
like,
surprises me, Gav. I don't believe you somehow.
I know, I deep down I do, but I hate not having what I can't have. If you know what I mean.
Okay.
I hate reading things that I can't have. That's it.
That's like every book, though.
It is every book. Yeah, but when it comes to love,
I'm so bummed about it. So bummed because this was my like safe choice because I enjoyed the first one so much. Well, granted, it was not supposed to be a book that I really love somehow, like if I go by my normal taste. So it surprised me, and then I was like, oh my god, and everyone says that it just gets better and better. So I was like, yes, it just gets better and better. You'll lie to me constantly, daily. It's not okay. I'm
How far are you into it, though?
Not far. It's like 96 pages. Minus like 5 I'll have to read.
Give it time. I promise it gets better.
I'm just like, I don't know what is going on. Like, why is it such a different place? And why is everything happening that's happening? And one of the things, which I'm not going to say what it is, obviously, because it's a massive spoiler. But one of the things that we learned that is like a massive kind of reveal and something that they hinted and like hidden from you in the first book. And you're like, oh my God, I wonder what that was. Cody or whoever also read this book, maybe you'll know. Like it's a big thing that we learn. And then it just like changes his character once again. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
I don't know. But mainly I am just a bit confused and I don't know what's going on and I don't like that. Because like, this is the second book. This has become a rant and I am sorry. But this is the second book. So I should be done with the learning stage, which I hate. But now I'm back on the learning stage, and I'm like, but I already did the work. Can I enjoy stuff, please? And it's like, so maybe I'll still fall in love with it, because like it did take me a little bit in the first book, but I was just expecting to just like slide into it and be like, yeah, I know stuff. But I don't.
Yeah.
Give it some time. Is Logan reading it as well?
No, but I think he said he will, but I don't know if he's gonna start with like continuing recursion or if he's gonna go for this one. He might. But he's so smart, so he's gonna be like, "Oh yeah, I understand everything," and I'll be like, "Well, good for you." That's our relationship in like a nutshell, because he's always just like, "Yeah, it's not confusing at all." I'm like, you know.
Massey started Red Rising, but I specifically bought him a paperback for Christmas because he isn't touching my Fairy Loot editions.
I have paperbacks from the I found them in the charity shops, and I had them before I had this set, and I'm like, so you can read these. It's just funny because I don't actually care about the conditions of my books. Like I read like Water Damaged ones, I don't care, but it's so pretty.
Too pretty. Massey's like, don't you trust me? Why are you treating me like a child? And I'm like, well.
See, Logan didn't even question. He was like, yeah, that's fair. Like today in the morning, I woke up in the bed and I was like, what is this sharp thing? And I pull out, and it's one of my cards that I printed out for like the game. And it was all crumpled in bed because he used it as a bookmark and left it in bed. So he does not get nice things. And he does not get to complain about it.
The audacity, honestly, of that boy.
The absolute cheek.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know Carrie just said it gets better, G, and I know it's about the book, but I'm just going to take it as what about Logan. It gets better, okay. I'll hold on.
That is one for
Yeah, that's my biggest. That's my biggest issue with the series as well.
Yeah.
I've not read it.
I have heard that he
doesn't?
took the feedback though, so I'm hoping that it fixes.
Favorite special edition book?
Oh, good question.
Oh, it's definitely not anything Fairy Loot centers. I'm joking. Probably. I would say, Fable. Those blue sprayed edges.
Pretty.
Absolutely stunned. Those are my favorite sprayed edges of all time.
Really? You like them more than Kingdom of the Wicked?
Oh yeah, Kingdom of the Wicked.
No, the blue. That's like my favorite blue.
The whiplash you just got. It's like, what?
Yeah, Jesus, like, no. Mine would be by Illustrated Assassin's Apprentice, Royal Assassin. All my Chilton classics, all my Mina Lima classics. There's too many.
I really don't know.
I really don't know as well. I mean, the Assassin's Apprentice one is beautiful, but since I have not read it, I don't love it as much. But I do have that Name of the Wind one with illustrations. That was a gift, so it means more because of that. And then also just like illustrations. So.
Yeah.
Oh, one of mine is probably the oh my god, what are they called? The places Folio Society edition of Rebecca that Ashley bought me. That's really nice.
I was going to say the Folio fairy book that Cody got me for Christmas.
It is beautiful. It had plastic on it, Ashley, but I needed to peek, so you didn't. I was like, no, I need to see this in person before I send it to her.
Understandable.
Yeah, I was too excited.
Good question, though.
Are we doing the sprint at quarter past and we're doing for 15 minutes?
Yeah.
Just 15 minutes, yeah.
Good.
A short little skip instead of a sprint.
Yeah, I want to stride. I don't want to sprint.
Sprinting. I'm not in shape.
I'm gonna frolic. I have to frolic. It's my brand.
Oh yeah, a short little frolic at the end.
For this question, I would say the rest of the Sarah J. Maas books that they've only published the first book in the series in special editions. Like I would like the rest.
Also, good question.
I would say Anne Radcliffe, because I really want her Gothic books to be out in the world properly and not just Oxford Wales classics. I want special editions because I love them.
I want to say Themis Files, but the original ones are already so pretty.
Really pretty.
But they could be like extra. And I really love those. Or Becky Chamber also. I love those books,
Mhm.
and they're pretty from far, but they also look like something you can make in a Photoshop in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Feel really bad for saying that, but also it just is what it is.
True. Tea.
I'd like pretty editions of Stormlight that weren't the leather bound ones that cost you like an arm and a leg. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, true that.
Affordable
That's a
special
commitment,
edition.
though. That's a commitment. That's a lot of books.
Quarter past.
It is 1:15. Cool. Right. Oops.
Oh, but that was a weird laugh from me.
If Momo comes over, then I have an excuse.
Oh, Zeus, come here.
Then I have an excuse. Like, oh, I was distracted. Didn't read much. Come here.
Wait,
fair
hang on.
enough.
We're reading till 15. 15's
No.
now. We're finished. It's done. We've sprinted.
I read this much.
Tired. Okay.
Yes, for the living of Thebes Files. You got
There we
paid.
go.
Ooh.
Oh, Piggy, come here.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Happy reading. Rude.
It's half past.
I'm too old for this. I will for that attack.
I could just like see nobody looking up whatsoever, and I was like, hang on a minute.
Couldn't help yourself.
Oh, Becca didn't hear it. God damn it.
What happened?
I screamed.
Oh, I heard a noise, which is why I looked up again, because I had half a page of my chapter left. But I guess I'll read that some other time.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to.
We didn't mean to. I can go for a second there.
I'm sorry, everyone in the chat. I'm so sorry.
I almost had a heart attack. You scared my cats.
Oh, I feel so bad. I'm sorry.
One's quite.
You startled me. My bad.
Bye. That probably shit me up.
I mean,
I had to do it sooner or later.
If I wasn't on mute, you'd have just heard me swearing again.
I kind of want to watch that back now. Actually, I don't know what face I had on, but I'm sure I like did it slowly. I was like, what can I do? Let out a massive. All right, what's it called? Fart.
That was funny.
Sorry.
I read 8 pages, which is the same as I read when we did a sprint that was 10 minutes longer. So
I don't know how many
Not bad.
sprint about it. Like we've been live for 3.5 hours. For
Oh
I
yeah.
think
I don't actually know how much I read, but in the pages that I have read, the plot has thickened. So
Ooh, finally.
a big shift. So
Nice.
Finally.
I've read
Fingers
63 pages tonight. So considering we've done like about 2 hours of reader sprints, that's not very many.
Still
I still read
60
like
more than
100
them.
pages. True. Yeah, I got to like 130, so that's pretty good for me.
I'm almost done. I have 16 pages to go.
You've got 16
Yay!
pages to go. Wow.
Successful. I love a successful sprint.
No tears yet, Cody?
No, surprisingly, no.
How big is
apart
that
from what I
book?
told you about when I was in the bath and I was crying about how proud I am of a character.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just adding some like sea salt.
nice.
Oh, very well done.
Wow.
You guys, putting everyone in this live show apart from me to shame. Oh my god.
I like that apart from me.
I did pretty alright. No, I agree with that. But everything always gets likened to it, so
Very true.
It's like the children's Game of Thrones. Like adult fantasy is like Game of
Children's
Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
No,
I don't even know how that would look like.
Me neither.
Just in the way that everyone compares everything to it.
Oh right, okay, yeah.
Oh,
Like yeah, okay. I get what you mean now. Took us a while, but
Cool, so we're wrapping this up and getting cool. You're all so talkative.
it's just yeah. You said something, and honestly, every time you do that, we don't know whether to say yes, whether to say no.
Fine then.
We're just actively listening.
Yeah.
Right, I've ordered new headphones the day, and we'll fix this problem. Okay.
Okay.
I said, did you? No.
What?
Yeah. Okay, so on that note,
No.
we're all going to leave now. Thank you for joining these sprints.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you for having me.
Yeah, we're gonna have you forever now, Jay. It's fine.
That sounded threatening. Blink if
It
you
was.
need help.
Just a little threatening.
Okay, right. I'm clicking end broadcast.
Okay. Bye, everyone.